That was crushed. A little bit of a pull fade, which is common for me. As long as I'm aiming towards the middle, kind of works itself out. What's up, YouTube? It's Monday, August 12th. I am headed to Cedar Lake Golf Course. I'm gonna hit a bucket of balls, maybe play 9 holes, maybe play 18. We'll see how it goes. I just re-gripped my driver and my 3-wood. One of the grips, I forget which one, was wearing out. Threads were coming off of it and stuff like that. It was kind of bugging me. And I've been thinking about trying those big grips. So I got the Jumbo Max sample pack, which included an extra large and a large. I put the extra large on the driver and the large on the 3-wood, and they feel really, really good. I haven't taken swings with them yet. Hopefully it's going to go all right. I haven't taken a video for a while because when I first started doing these golf videos, I was going to chronicle me getting better, but I wasn't getting better. And I was thinking maybe it was because I was taking the videos was distracting me from my golf game, but as it turns out, that's not the case. So I haven't been doing the videos, and I'm still pretty terrible. Don't get me wrong, I've had a couple of personal bests since then, but I was really hoping that by the end of summer I would be shooting comfortably in the 90s and hoping to break 90. I've had 3 rounds in the 90s, 2 rounds of 99 here at Cedar Lake, which is a par 73, a couple of rounds of 100 here, a round of 98 at Providence Club, which is a par 72, and then front 9 here, I've had some good scores on it, 45, 46, 47, stuff like that. So it's probably what I'm going to play today. I actually played the Blues here Friday. Met up with a guy a couple holes into my second round. It's kind of an all-you-can-eat day for 30 bucks. Met up with a guy a couple holes into the second round. He was playing from the Blues, which is 1 tee back from where I normally play the Whites, and actually did pretty good for me. I shot a 48 on the front 9. I had a couple blow-up holes on the back 9, so I'm not going to talk about that. It's that damn hole 10 and 11. They kill me. They've killed my score more than once, that's for sure. Number 10 is rated as the hardest hole on the course. 11, I forget what it's rated, but man, I would think 11 would be the hardest hole on that course. But I guess if you keep it in the fairway, it's not. Maybe I should try that, huh? Anyway, a couple minutes from the golf course here. I'm not sure if I'm going to record my range session or not. Depends on if there's other people out there or not. We'll see. Alright, so I'm here at Cedar Lake. I'm all checked in. Good news, bad news, good news, bad news type thing. There's a church league starting at 5:30, so I wouldn't be able to play 18 holes. There was a guy starting off on 1. I don't like being behind people if I can help it. He said the back 9's completely wide open, so I'm going to play the back 9. The back 9 is a bit tougher than the front 9, especially hole 10, 11, 12, and 13. I'm trying to think of a good nickname for them. You know, some courses have, what are they, the Gauntlet or the Snake Pit or whatever, something like that. I'm trying to think of a good nickname for these, so if you come up with one, leave it in the comments below. Like I was saying, my last round I ended up playing from the Blues with a guy. I'm going to try from the Blues today, although the blue on this hole looks pretty intimidating. It says it's 193 yards. I got the wind behind me. It's a little bit uphill. I'm going to go with a 4 hybrid. And I haven't had any practice swings. I don't have time to hit the range. So this could be terrible. That wasn't ideal. Shout out GM Golf. That was better. Just short and left of the green. I've never even tried from the blues on this hole. Here we go. Taking a shot from the top of the cart. I'll just leave it there while I putt. Here's where my first ball landed, maybe 35 yards from the pin. Try to get it up there and smooth 2-putt for bogey. I'd be happy with that. On the dance floor. Friday I played 2 rounds, starting on the back 9 both times. I got a quadruple bogey on this hole, both times, starting from the whites. So, first time playing from the blues. No practice, warm up. I mean, no practice, no warm up, no putting, practice putting or anything. And I get a par. I'm super happy with that. All right, so this next hole, I normally play from the whites. It's 251 yards to the water. Made some big changes in my swing this year and have gained a lot of distance. Still not Brody Smith distance, mind you, but I am getting farther. So from the white tees, it's 251 yards to the creek. And I used to use my driver there because I know I'd never hit the creek from there. Then I started hitting the creek from there. Went to my 3-wood, which norm is like 230, but this is downhill. And I went in the creek twice with my 3-wood. So then I switched to my 3 hybrid, and I've just been hitting these super smooth baby draws down the hill. Just landing right down there, 20 yards short of the water. And just, oh, it feels so good when I get it right. But oftentimes I still slice it over there. So the white tees are here. Again, 251 yards to the water. Going to the blue tees here, so it's another 25 yards back. I'm going to go with a 3-wood. So I really don't think I'm going to hit it in the water with the 3-wood. So I'll set up and come back. This will be my first swing with this Super Max grip. Jumbo Max by Dominant Golf. Look at the size of that thing. This is a large. I have an extra large on my driver. Like I said, I haven't swung this, but man, it feels good in my hands. So my plan here is just hit a little baby draw as far down there as I can get it without going into the water, which I don't think I'm going to go into the water. Main thing is to keep it in play, because both rounds Friday, quadruple bogeyed this. Not what I wanted to do. That was pretty good. It was straight, didn't draw at all. But it's in good shape. I'm going to try to find this ball and see what I can do with it. Take a you know, legit score. I hate fudging my scores. There it is. It was up against the wood. I kicked it out a little bit. I'm gonna hit it. Impossible shot. It's like 3 wood. It went straight. It went really, really straight. I was aiming right. I was trying to give it a good draw, big draw. Hit a tree over there, so it's over there. There's a rope marking a boundary to that house's property over there. Pick up and drop. No penalty. That's what it says. So that's legit my second shot. I'll probably try to play both of them over the water, just for the challenge. But that second one, it's probably so far away from the water, I'm probably going to lay up short of the water. Or maybe I'm going to go for it. Try to save a little bit of a score there. I don't know. We'll see. There's where the second hit on my first ball ended up. I'm 176 yards to clear the water. I mean, I know most golfers would go for it, but it's such a narrow landing area for me. I'm going to lay up. I'm going to throw a 7-iron at it, try to get it closer to the water. My second ball I hit off the tee is down there. I would have gone for it from there. Trying to lay it up. In a good position here. I like that. Pretty perfect layup. It's down there by the ropes where it says no carts beyond this point. So I've got a really good shot to hit the fairway on the other side of the water from there. The water gets in my head and I always slice from here or from there. See if I can get this one on the fairway over there. 3 wood. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wish that was my real second shot because I'm at 100 yards away now. That was a pretty good lick. Happy with that. I figure I'm probably 235, 240 from the pin. I'm going to whack it with my 3 wood. My main objective is just keep it out of the water. If I get it close to the green, that's great. If it's on the green, fantastic. And go left. Man, it did slice and it was going towards the water, and my only saving grace would be that it's really wet close to the water. hoping it would just stick and not go in. It stuck. It didn't go in the water. So that was my, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4th shot. I reasonably expect to get on the green in 5. Maybe I can 2-putt for double bogey. I don't want to jinx myself. But again, Friday, I got a quad on this hole both times. So here's my second ball, second hit on my second ball. 75, 80 yards. That would be my 56 degree. Again, this one doesn't count, but I'm going to hit it. A little below my feet. Went left. Took a nice bounce. I'm on the green or on the fringe. Look at that. Telling you, I was flirting with disaster there. So I got 50 yards, 55 yards, something like that. Let's hope I can get this one close. Oh! Not enough. So typical for me. I'm so afraid of going over. I don't know why I'm so afraid of going over. I'm just going to set it up here. Straight in. I expected to make that putt. All right, so 1 into the chips. 2 out, 3 layup, 4 next to the water, 5 short, 6 onto the green, 2 putt for 8. All right, well, get out with a triple bogey instead of a triple bogey like I did yesterday, but made par on 10, so that helps. All right, I failed to mention on hole number 11 it was a 514 yard par 5. Hole 10 was a 193 par 5. This one, it's a 361 yard par 4. Goes down the hill, up the hill, woods to the right, but it's pretty open in those woods. Some trees to the left, and then you go to the 18th fairway. I'm not saying I've never played out of the 18th fairway there, but well, I have. This will be my first swing with the driver today, and with the new XL grip. I'm really digging the grip on that 3-wood, so I'm hoping I'm digging this one too. I'll get set up. Want to hit it straight, certainly as long as possible, but I'm not going to really try to crush it because it's not super wide open down there. If I could hit a draw, that'd be awesome too. I'm just hoping to get it close. I've never hit from the blue on this hole. That was crushed. A little bit of a pull fade, which is common for me. As long as I'm aiming towards the middle, kind of works itself out. So, I mean, that should be within 100 yards. You know, the good news, bad news, there's a 100 marker. I'm past that, but I got a bad roll. I'm in the rough here. It says it's 92 yards, plays like 95. Given that I'm in the rough, I'm gonna give it a full sandy, which is normally 100 yards for me. I can do this. With the face wide open. Yeah, that was not good. Went right. It's on this bit of grass over here. At least I don't have to hit it over this bunker. So, I mean, I'm still a little wedge away. Should be doable. Possibility for par. There's my ball there. 30 yards. I'm not counting that. I don't care what you say. Ah, a little long. Yeah, but that other one was a practice swing. Okay. Really, I'm not counting it. Well, I mean, if I get to personal best or something like that, I'll take it into consideration. Did it stay on? It did. A lot of slope in this green. Laying 3. Break quite a bit right to left. It's kind of level this way, but I got to go uphill this way and downhill that way. This is a tricky one. Oh, not a bad putt. Bogey. Tee shot. Wedge to there. There's 2. 3 to there. 4, 5. Bogey. I'm happy with that. If I can play bogey golf, that's 90. So, happy with that. Really, if you consider the triple bogey on 2 and the par, I mean on 11 and the par on 10, I'm really only 1 up from bogey golf. So, hole number, what are we on, 13? 13 is a 525 yard par 5, dog leg left, over a little bit of water. I'll never get it as far as the top of that hill, but that's the ideal place to get it to give you any chance of hitting that green too. Ideal shot here is a baby draw or just straight down the cart path. If you hit the cart path, it's gold. I got to aim as left as I can as my slice. It does open up to the right. Miss the trees. All right, look left, miss the trees, miss the trees. I think it missed all the trees. Now, there's a sign there, I don't know if you can read it. Out of bounds, left of tree line. Yeah, homie, don't play that, because that's the best way to tackle this hole. If you can get on the adjacent fairway, you have a much more clear shot to the green. Plus, you don't have to hit a draw. So, all in all, I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm not playing a tournament, so for goodness sake. Oh my God, I've never hit one this far. There's the 200 marker. Best I've ever done is back there, 230, 240, something like that, and that's from the whites. Let's do some math here. 525 yards to 200 makes it a 325 yard drive. Is that right? 200, 300, 400, 500, and 25 yards. Makes that a 325 yard drive. So I am roughly 200, 205 to the pin. I would play my 3-iron, 3 hybrid, but I'm in the rough. Yeah, I'm hitting that 3-wood good, so I'm going to go with the 3 hybrid. Just trying to get it close. Probably one chance in 10,000 that I will get it on the green from here. That green is tough, man. It's narrow, wide, but narrow and domed. So you don't stick it from a good height. Like bounce it before you get to it. It will not stay on. Pretty good. Oh my God. What did I say? 1 in 10,000? Well, I don't know if I'm on or if I rolled over. My 3 hybrid, when I'm hitting it perfect, I don't even know. You know, I call it like 190 to 210. I've hit it longer before, but that's like downhill, and this was not downhill. As a matter of fact, the green is elevated a little bit. So, I mean, I legit hit that one. Well, really, it's only like a 185 carry because it bounced a few times. It rolled up. You ever see anybody sweat as much as I do? Yeah, I'm wiping the sweat off, but you'll see. You'll see. Come on, am I on? Am I on? I don't see it. If I'm over, I'm not over by much. But still, super happy with those 2 shots. Super happy with my grips. Well, that 3 hybrid had nothing to do with my grips. Come on, ball. Come on, ball. Where are you? There you are. All right, it's not too bad. I'm laying 2. Let's chip this in for eagle. Or get it on and 2-putt for par. Finally. too much. But that's 3. Like I said, if I can get it up here on 3 and 2 putt, that's a par, which for me is like a birdie. If I'm dripping off the bill of my cap on the 4th hole when I'm dripping. It's insane. Just came off the club to the right. Par. Totally stoked with that. So, yeah, I got a triple bogey on hole number 11, but really, that hole, for me, is daunting. It's intimidating. You know, I'm just lucky to get out of there without a penalty. So far, I've got 2 pars, a bogey, and a triple bogey. I'm stoked.